Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the San Jose State Spartans taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Rams will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball. You play zone, and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
Brown will throw it. He looks that one in nicely. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Now improvising. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Nash. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give on the counter. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Lining up to convert third down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Out of the shotgun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Brown wants to pass. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans have taken it inside the 20. He's going to pass on second down. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. They keep attacking through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockhart. Touchdown, Spartans! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football, and they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Colorado State Rams offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2-star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. I'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll lift to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. On the move, he fires. He's got it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He makes the connection.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Using the quick game. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Sonny Lubick Field.
The Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rams will hustle to the line.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Right back to him on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
The defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Gets open down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Red pass, it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the Rams are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Offense set on first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Colorado State, 3.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver shows motion. To the ground, he's got it again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
After 50. Second down coming up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Second down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Afterburners coming. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
26.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?